Hey guys, this is the finished look, so just bear with me. I am messing around with my different cameras and lighting and things like that. So this looks completely different than, of course, me filming it, which I have two different webcams, so that's probably the difference. But I am going to keep playing around with it to see what works, what doesn't work. Trial and error, I guess. But as you can see, it looks completely different than me filming it. You can tell even the lip color itself looks completely different than me using the other camera. So this is the finished look. I should have used this camera the whole time, but what can you do? You can see it a lot better, and just my skin and stuff in general, the foundation looks so much better on this camera. But this is just it, and I pulled my hair down, thank goodness. But my bathroom door is open, which it was shut a minute ago. Whatever. Anyways, I hope you enjoy, and I'm so mad right now. So, have a good day, guys, and stay tuned, and just let me know what type of videos you want to see, any tips on this whole camera issue, whatever, let me know. Thanks. So I'm just starting off, and I'm just using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is NW20, which is a little bit dark for me, so I really only use it now just for under my eyeshadow. And then you just want to go in and set your eye base just so it doesn't crease and defeat the whole purpose. Alright, and mainly for the eyes, I'm going to use this MAC set that I got here recently. It's the Burgundy x9. And also for the main part of my eyelid, I'm just going to use this Makeup Forever pencil. It is 20E, I believe. It's the Aqua Shadows. It's just like a light brown shade. So I'm just going to start off with this shade up here, which is just kind of like it's like my favorite shade out of the palette for some reason. It's like the most plain one there, but it's just like this purpley shade. I'll have it all listed down below. But I just run that through the crease, which really doesn't even show up hardly. So I'm not exactly sure why I love it so much. And then I just pretty much go through and use pretty much every shade in here. I'll go in with this one, which is, as you can see, pretty similar. And now I'm just going to go in with my little pencil, whatever you call it. And I just put that where you would put your actual lid color. I put that down, and then I'll go back in with this, just like a gold shimmery shade, and then I would just literally just pat that on top just to make it a little bit brighter. And then last, I'll go in and build up my outer crease shade, which again, I'll use like this one here and this one down here. And I don't really do the V, I just kind of put it right here on the edge, and I blend it in the V, but then I'll blend it over my actual eyeshadow, my lid eyeshadow. And then I'll go in this one here. They look pretty similar, but this one here, it looks like it has a little bit more of a purple hint to it than the other one does. I'm just going to grab this one here. It's Always Sunny by MAC, and just run it right here where the edge would be, where your transition shades were, just to kind of buff all that out. Alright, I'm going to attempt to do my eyeliner where y'all can see it. Use the Revlon Color Stay, which is the liquid liner, and I've tried, like, I've got some gels and different stuff I'll use every once in a while, but this one here is always the easiest. I use it for, like, my everyday, just because it has the little, like, spongy tip brush to where it's not the bristles, because it's always a catastrophe if I attempt to use, like, a straight liquid eyeliner like that. And I'm just going to go in and use this NYX Dark Circle Concealer just to get rid of some of these wonderful, I got 2 kid bags, so, and sometimes I'll just go in with my finger and pat it in, but I have these nails on, so that's not going to work out too well for me. So I'll just go in and I'll get a good bit of it, and then I'll just put it right here in the main part of my eye, just blend it down. And I'm just going to go in with this Estee Lauder Double Wear, the light version. Help if I put it where you can see it. The light version, I got it in shade 2, which I'm extremely pale. This seems to be like a tad bit darker, but nothing crazy, but my face is definitely pale in general. And this is almost, shade 2 is almost too dark for me, but I like it for the summertime because I don't know if it's me or everyone, but my nose for some reason has not been wanting to like hold makeup lately. So I don't know if it's the summertime or like products I've been using, but it's like it almost just will not stick to my nose for some reason. So this tends to be the best one for the summertime to actually like keep it on my face. It's going to go in And I start by just kind of patting it on and then buff it back out. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with this NARS. Everyone knows what this is, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I do have the lightest shade, which I love a good highlight, but again, I'm real pale, so probably need the lightest shade. And I do put a good generous bit of this under the eyes. And I'll put a little bit here. And here, and then just a little bit up here. And then I'll just take a damp beauty blender and just start buffing it out. Under here, right there, not under the jawline where you would contour, but just right above it. Just to kind of balance out the brightness of the concealer with the darker foundation. Alright, and then I just go in with this Mally product that I've got. It's just got a concealer. It's got a concealer and a setting powder in it. And I'll just go in, make sure I get this under the eye area. I have been loving, again, everyone knows what this is, this cream bronzer. I have the darkest shade. And to be perfectly honest, because they were out of the lighter one. And they were out of the lighter one, so I really didn't have a choice, and I'm so impatient in life, and I couldn't not come back another day and get it, so. And I've just been using this e.l.f. powder brush, and I will just push it in, and I always start, because it's going to have the most product, so I always start at the top of my hairline right here, just to kind of give some color back to me, a little dimension in the summertime, so who doesn't want to look tanner than they really are, right? And now for me, I have a longer face, so I always make sure I do the forehead just to try to cut it down some. And then where my chin is, of course, you want to do this part here so you don't have a double chin, but I always bring it up just a little bit further onto the actual chin just to try to like shave off a little bit. And then I'll put it right under here. And then I'll go in on my sides, which I don't really do too much here to shade, but just to kind of bronze it up and give you a nice pretty little glow. And with this, I always try to pat it in first versus like going to town on it, just so you don't move around all the foundation and everything else that you just put on. So I'll go a little bit higher than where you would contour, which I love a good contour, let's be honest. And scrape my nail in it. That was a good idea, huh? No, it wasn't. Fail. Now I'm going to move on to powder, which I'm just using just this one I got from like CVS, Physicians Formula. Just because it's what I have close. And then I just put on my big powder brush and push it in. And we're going to go into this, which is the lightest one. And I have mixed feelings about it. I've had it forever. The lightest shades are almost too light for me. Like, I really don't see them. Like, some people, you know, you see it and it's like, bam. You really can't tell. I use it sometimes just to set stuff, but it's really not, like, amazing like it is on some people. Anyways, but these are here. The bottom shades is really what I use. This middle shade I'm going into. And just to kind of get in, give me some cheekbones again. I'm just going to use this Milani Fake Blush Luminoso. I'm just going to take this little cheap little brush. I don't even think it has a name, to be honest with you. And just pack that on. Then I'm going to go into Makeup Forever Duo one, which is the lighter of the two, not the golden one, but the pinky highlight, which I know a bunch of people don't really care for, but I absolutely love this highlight for some reason. It has like chunks of glitter in it, which is the reason why people don't really care for it, but who doesn't love a good glitter, you know? And then just lightly down the nose. And a little bit on the side, little temple-y, whatever area that is. And for eyelashes, I'm going to go in with this Tightline Full Lash Length 3-in-1, which is just a primer. And it has this cute little baby, adorable little brush with an eyelash on it. Not cute. And a random little rant for the day, if you will. I hate a mascara commercial with fake eyelashes. I love fake eyelashes as much as the next person. I'm not going to put it on today because my son decided to play with my eyelash glue. But I hate watching a commercial. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. She has wonderful, amazing eyelashes. You have on fake eyelashes. If I had on fake eyelashes, my eyelashes would look amazing every day. It wouldn't matter what mascara I have on. Do better, people. I'll let my primer set, or dry, should you say. I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm trying not to go mascara face, but what can you do? I'm just going to take this lip liner. And then I'm just going to go in with this Milani Matte in Innocence, which I believe is a new one because this is shade 60, and I know the real popular, was it Naked, I believe, is 61. And the CVS display only starts with 61. So I found this one at Kmart if anyone's interested. It's just this really pretty, like, of course, nude, whatever. And then I will just go in with whatever setting spray. This is the L'Oreal one. I actually got on sale. The L'Oreal one. And I will spray that everywhere. This is the finished look. I hope y'all enjoy it and you come back for some more videos. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'm going to go run and do something with this head and get dressed, and I will see you later. Bye. I'm really sorry. I should use this camera the whole time. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm so mad. Why do I keep... The camera's not over here. I'm still in my pajamas, so... I'm not wearing this in public. Okay.